Hey y'all, are you as obsessed with 3D or dimensional paints as I am? I love me a good Nuvo drop, and then I've recently been playing with Artesa's fabric paints. I've got the liquid pearls, and of course everybody uses Tara's bliss drops with Deserted Bliss. But you know, sometimes I'll even DIY my own dimensional paint because I don't have the color that I need, and so I'll just take like a medium or heavy bodied paint and mix in some gel medium, a gloss usually, to achieve the dots I want. But you know, one of the biggest challenges that I have is, or at least when I first started, was getting the consistency in the size of the dot that I placed. Like, is it the same width every time? You know, it takes a little bit of Daiga with Dot Art Mandalas was talking about this in her class. It takes a little muscle memory to consistently get the same size, either dot, or maybe you're doing a teardrop or something like that. And so I wanted to show you a little trick that I've been doing lately that's helped me to get more consistent dots and shapes.
In this first example, you can see that I went ahead and put dots down in the size that I wanted, and then I went back and I sort of top dotted it, but in this case I made it so that I couldn't see the dot underneath. And then of course I made it into a little teardrop. With the next one, I did the same thing. I put down a dot and then let it dry. Then I came back in with the Nuvo drop and just completely covered that dot, even though it's a pretty large one, you can tell. But in this case, I'm not going for a teardrop, I'm going for a rhombus shape. And that's okay, because I have my guidelines to pull out the dot too. So I knew I was going about 5 millimeters above the dot and 5 millimeters below, and then I just pull up the sides so that it essentially meets the tip that I pulled up to. And that way, because this is such an unusual shape for us, and specifically just wanted to have this size, I didn't really have like a template to trace out or anything like that, but this works out really well. And for the most part, I would say it was really consistent. Another way to go is to top dot a teardrop. And in this case, you can see I'm just trying to allow a little bit of the edge of the dot underneath to be visible. And I'll try and do that same amount of space around the dot for each of the teardrops to keep my consistency. So this one's still a work in progress, but you can see that with those little tips, you do end up with some pretty consistent shapes all the way around. Hope that helps.